What's up? What's up? So I only have like 58% left on my GoPro and 33% on my phone. So this is just gonna be like my introduction back home to, you know, do this over and over and over again until I get, you know, famous. This is rolling, not walking. False advertisement. Oh wait, never mind. How you doing anyways? You doing good? Oh, man. I'm doing a live. Oh, but not right. Well, hopefully after this walk, we'll both feel better. I'm good. I'm happy to be back in town. It's the same but different, you know. After I do this so many times, I'll become a pro at live streaming, and then, you know, it's just gonna be, you know, second nature when I do live streaming, you know, other places, like when I go to Seattle and walk 5 hours to downtown Seattle from the airport all the way down the Boeing Field, and then Boeing Field to Costco, and then Costco to the football field, and then football, you know, whatever, and then take the train back. It's gonna be easy. Why am I not straight? I mean, easy as in I know how to do it. Not easy as in all uphill or downhill. Jeez. It definitely feels different here because more people would know me here, which that's the one reason why Los Angeles was such a good place, because nobody knew who I was. But here might be a little different. Yeah, and until you go on the bike paths and get like stabbed by a homeless person or bit by a stray dog. Yeah, I don't go on the bike path anymore. Over here, there seems to be more people, so if anything does happen, you know, oh well, I'll run. But yeah, here's Chico State. It's really pretty. They recently made a lot of new buildings and looks really good. Hopefully the door's unlocked and the Wi-Fi works, because there's a lot of cool buildings to walk through where that is an idea. So basically what I'm doing now is doing a scouting trip, because, you know, my day ends at 5:30 every day, and with the sunlight being out for so long, I would go out in the dark. Yeah, of course, I would go out in the dark. But basically I'll have from like 5 to 9 to do live streaming, either music at home or live streaming walking. And hopefully I do not encounter anyone. If I do have to run, I'll put my phone in my pocket and then I'll hold on to my GoPro. It'll be easy. There are a lot of crazy people here, just letting you know, but it's very rare to find one. But when you do, oh my god. I mean, it's not the airport, but it's cool. Okay, so let's go check this out. Wait. Okay, put that on my bucket list. We're gonna go up that staircase. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually. We'll go through here when it's busy. You'll see. Oh, there was one day where they were doing search and rescue practice, and the helicopter was about as tall as that building, and it was really close to the ground, and I literally got to be right next to it on the football field when it was taking off and landing. Oh, I was like, I know for a fact when the hospital landed at the elementary school for a demonstration, they didn't let us get that close. That was crazy. And I was like, I'm literally feeling the wind brush against my face, and it's not a light wind, it's a heavy wind. That's what it was. All right, looks like I could have charged this and I could have charged my phone, but I just wasn't encouraged enough from me telling myself, oh hey, go live stream tonight, it'll be fun. I'm like, yeah, okay, and then I didn't do it. If I would have known I wanted to go live stream tonight, I would have put everything on the charger. Oh well. Here comes the library. That's a fun place to go to, right over there. That staircase is really high up there. This is Chico State, California. Chico State, California. University. Like $40,000 just to be accepted here. You have to have a lot of money. But then when you come here, it's like, oh gosh, it's a great education, great education. Yeah, it's spring break. The cute girls, they would be in the frat houses. I don't know if there's any cute girls here, but when the frat parties start happening, or you know, they would have been happening like 3 hours ago. But yeah, 25%. Let's go see. Let's go see. We have plenty of time to go through all these buildings this whole week. Maybe even tomorrow. Maybe an early live stream. But I'm gonna charge all my stuff. Let's go see. It's not that far. It's just pretty much right ahead of us. There's no problem. Let's go see if there's any frat girls who didn't go, you know, to out of town for their spring break. And to be honest with you, it's not hot enough for bikinis. That'll be later. Yeah, I was. And then I was, and or was I in Seattle last spring? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna watch my way. Okay, it's clear. All right, we're gonna go up this street to the left, past the AT&T building. Ooh, diesel. Now, if anyone was outside, they would be one of these frat houses. There's a frat house. And then there's a frat house. And plus, yeah, it's not really the season. The season for girls is close to the summer, when it gets like 90 degrees outside. Remind me, when it gets 90 degrees outside, like drink water and put sunscreen on, because I need sunscreen. When it gets like 90 degrees, oh, if you don't have sunscreen on, you will burn like a vampire in the sun. No pretty girls in there. Now, if you really want pretty girls, you'll have to watch a private live stream at a place called Centerfolds, but that's another story. The real pretty girls are there, or just, I don't know. But yeah. The pretty girls. Not the season. There's a season for everything, and even though it's nice, it's still too cold. They'll put their small pool out in front of their house and then just dip their feet in it. Then they'll be drinking alcohol and playing really loud music. Yeah. So that's what's happening there next season. Oh man, what happened to this house? Ooh. Man, this could be Amuse's house. There's a place over there called Music Connection. It used to be I think a church or something. And then you have lessons on top and one real apartment for the person who owns the building. And then you got, music store on the bottom with lots of guitars, amps, and then a few synthesizers. I said synthesizer. It's good. It's good stuff. Oh, are they open? No. Like the synthesizers that are like super high end and super expensive, relatively speaking. Once you become a developed musician, that's just pocket change. Oh yeah, see? Music. Oh, she's learning how to sing. Cool. She's learning how to sing up there. Well, not really a synth store, like what's a Bose? No, there's name a brand that's like really well known, but like not like the MIDI ones I have, but like a good like a good brand, a well-known brand, but not anything like, I want effects on mine, but it's like it's not like the ones I would be interested in, because it's just like too professional. Okay, they stopped. There's a really cool place over there. It's a well-known brand, but not something I'm interested in because it doesn't have effects on it like I do on my other pianos. No, the brand of the piano. Oh, that place is great. Midnight Munchies. Oh, I have 20% on my phone. This will be enough to get through to downtown. Ooh, Penske. Patchworks? No, we'll have to go there. I think tomorrow it is open. If, look on Google and tell me when Music Works is going to be open. Let's just go this way. No, like, oh, what's that? It's like a 2-syllable word. Oh, what's that called? Black and white text. Oh, dang it, I forgot. That used to be an arcade over there. Now it's not. There's like a lot of stores that got out of business. Oh, this place is great. It's actually really good. Oh, the comic store. Ooh, hey, you know what? If we ever do meet, I'll have to buy you a comic book character. Roland. Okay, yeah, Roland. That's one. One of the biggest brands in there is Roland. Not my cup of tea, but you know, pretty good. Roland. Just like, you know, like one of the really high-end, very, very professional pianos. But just, I wouldn't want to pay $40,000 or even $8,000 for a piano like that, because I would only use the MIDI feature, and that would be all on my computer. You know, it's like Roland. Like, good, great brand. It's just like, I'll be like, it'd be pretty much a big brick on my desk. I don't want bricks, you know. I don't want bricks on my Asian food. Ooh, yeah. Chada. Oh. Okay, let's go. This way. Yeah, you know Roland, right? Roland's a great brand, but it's just, for people like me, that's a thumbs down. Thumbs down, because I wouldn't use it the way it's supposed to be used. Not to say if my brother came to town, he'd be like, "Oh, Joe, you got a Roland? Oh man, I love Roland. I get all the sounds I need from Roland." I'm like, yeah, look at those knobs for moving the way it sounds, but it's great. I love Roland. Oh my gosh, Joe, you're so cool. But for me, I'll be like, Roland? I don't know how to use Roland. There's too many buttons on here that don't do what I want it to do. I need a piano where it's all on the computer. Alright, let's go. 18% on my battery on my iPhone, and then 40% on my GoPro. No, I have no charging. There's nothing charging. All right, let's go look at this bike path that they just finished. You know how good Roland is. Yeah, Roland's great. You know, brands like that, just things that I wouldn't want to put all that money down to just have a piano. Here's our radio station. Huh. Hey, have you figured out if Twitch has an export feature to YouTube? That would be really helpful, because that would be the only reason I would go back to Twitch. My roots is if it had a feature to export my show to YouTube, because that's what I want. Man, they're putting 2 new stoplights over here. Man, where are the lights back here? There's no lights. Oh man, I will go on a huge walk. That's what I'll do. So here's the new bike path that they made. It's pretty good. So yeah, Roland, you know Roland. It's a very good brand. It's just not the way Optimus wants to do music. He wants to do music all through MIDI, and maybe through the big blue and black piano he got. He'll use that one, but that's about it. The Rolands and all those other ones don't really do what he wants to do. %15 battery on my iPhone. Here comes the new stoplight. Ridiculous. Like, okay, here's the thing. So that light is all the way down there, right? And they're supposedly right. What's the ones that are just, you know, regular black and white pianos and just nothing crazy? Yamaha or something. Yeah, Yamaha. And so look, they're right here, and they're the light. Where are you gonna stop? Yamaha. So like, imagine a piano that was great. I didn't turn piano for, you know, professional chord in a studio, but lacking all the mid features. Oh. Interference. That's a really cool building. All right, that's weird. Why would there be interference over there? There's like nothing over there. All right, let's try this. I do not trust anyone's gonna stop. Okay. All right, there we go. That's a new board. They recently fixed it up. %, battery life left. 10% battery life left. We're almost dead. Almost dead. Almost dead. Anyways, soon I'm gonna have to turn off my phone anyways because I don't want anyone to know where I live. But yeah, that was a quick tour. I'm down to 10% on my phone, 32% on my GoPro. Wow. I mean, I could have done 720, but this is a perfect loop. Oh, well, just you don't have to go into all the streams, but when I do stream, I would like for someone to be there, if that makes any sense. It just makes me feel better to walk and talk with someone. Maybe I'll walk to the hospital too and all that good stuff. I know exactly what I need. I need my small battery pack, and then that's the one that goes to my phone, and then the big battery pack goes to my GoPro. Okay, good. I'm all set. All set, all set. No interference here. Well, good night, good night. Next thing I'm going to be doing is going back to Los Angeles. You know where. And then watching some planes and pressing some buttons. Alrighty, well, bye bye. Thanks for watching. See you in the future.